Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It is I once again, the King. I hope all have been well, and I want to welcome you guys to part 8 of the Grand Theft Auto 3 series. Just like last video, this one is going to be a little bit shorter. I kind of like these 20 to 25 minute videos. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. Maybe some of them, maybe not. Let me know what you guys think, if you like the longer videos better or these shorter ones. It just ended up working out like this way once again. So right now I'm just doing some of the stunt jumps that are around Portland before I do end up doing the mission called Bomb the Base. As I had said before, I kind of want to do as much as I can in Portland. I don't really want to go back, but I am going to have to, which is okay. I have some more stuff to do. One of these stunt jumps, I really need a faster car, and this is the fastest one that you can get on this map, so I am going to have to come back here for that. A few cars to go ahead and export away, as well as there's some vehicle mission called Patriot Playground that I'm going to have to do as well. So I didn't get that jump, but it's okay. Gotta go back and do it. I just veered off a little bit too much. But there's another one up here. So that first one is right by your safe house, as you saw before. There's only one side that you can do it from. It's not double-sided, but it's pretty easy, and you can find one of those stars to get the cops to go away, which is nice as well. So there are a total of 8 unique stunt jumps that are on Portland. I believe I do 7 of them, 6 or 7. But you want to make sure that your car doesn't blow up in the middle of it, because it's hard to get out of your car in this game because it has to be fully stopped. So do be aware of that. May want to take it to the pay and spray just to get a quick fix on it, or see if you can try to find another one if you do run into a situation where you think your car might blow up. Now this is the Banshee, and it's a great fast car. Acceleration is very nice, but the only downside is it is a very fragile car and can and will blow up very, very quickly, so do be aware of that. Now this one you do need a fast car, so I recommend the Banshee. As you see right here, it just barely clears it, but it is enough to go ahead and make that the unique jump. So there's another one on the, I think it's called the Keys. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly, but I'm definitely going to wait until I get a bit of a faster car to go ahead and do it, like I said before. Now that's pretty much an easy one. You can get it with quite a bit of vehicles. I've even done it before with the Diablo Stallion, I think is what it's called, but it's that in the Diablo, the gang turf, kind of by your safe house in that apartments where El Burro is. They have really nice hot rods. This one is on the docks. Just be careful. I suggest right after you hit the jump, what I do is I hit the brake and handbrake. That way it stops me, because you do not want to go off into the ocean, because you won't be able to swim and you will instantly die, and that is not cool. Alright, well that's not where to get out. Gotta go a little bit farther. But these stunt jumps are pretty easy. You really just need a fast car and to hit it at a good angle, because if you don't angle it right, then it could end up messing it up. So I'm going to go back and see they do, which is really nice. And I'm going to get this other Banshee right from out of there. And I think it's an identical color. No, it's pretty close. It's green. Green and blue. Oh, pretty similar. go ahead and hit that other stunt jump before I do the bomb the base mission. I'll kind of walk y'all through that as well, tell you my tips about it. Alright, now this one is where the subway station is, kind of in the heart of Portland. You just got to hit it right on, and then you're going to go up on these train tracks. They might mess with the car a little bit. That one I ended up walking away pretty good from, but going over, as you can see, it's already starting to smoke, so the durability of this car is not like other ones. Now that was just an amazing save. Oh, went too far. So I am going to go back and start this bomb the base mission. Well, actually, no, never mind. I'm going to go and deliver this Bobcat to the export list, because I do know that it is on the list. Or actually, no, I think I might have actually gotten it. Yeah, might as well have a clean vehicle for the bomb the base. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit jumbled.
Yo, my man. Salvatore phoned ahead, but a job like this is gonna need a lot of fireworks. I'll need $100,000 to cover expenses. But you know, with me, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Come back, brother, when you have the money.
So weird enough, I already have the money, but it doesn't start the mission, so you gotta go and walk back to actually start it.
Okay, let's do this then. I can set this baby to detonate, but I still can't use a piece with these hands. Here, this rifle should help you pop some heads.
Alright, so now I got access to a sniper rifle. Just spent $100,000 on that mission. And time to go to the docks, and that way 8-Ball can plant the bomb on the boat, and then I can cover him. That way we can go ahead and blow the boat up for the Mafia and get some good money out of this as well. So if you do fail this mission, you will have to go back and pay him another $100,000. Accuracy is a very, very big thing on this level, because if you miss too many shots, then 8-Ball will die. So you want to make sure that you are hitting all of your shots, just about. I really recommend hitting all of them. So as you can see here, they got some guards on the bottom and then on deck on the ship as well. So there's about a good, let's say 10 of them. And all of those numbers add up, especially as he is trying to run onto the ship to place the bomb. So go ahead and run up these stairs. I like to go ahead and go all the way to the top of this little warehouse right here. I just like the view of it. It's very wide open. So I like to take this guard out first. That one's going to run behind the vehicle. Pop him. Hit those barrels. That'll explode him. That guy's waiting. These guys are kind of waiting too. Get the mark on them. There we go. Got him as well. Alright, get him. Get this guy up there, and that should be the last guy. Alright, so I got lucky that time. I didn't miss any of my shots, which really, really helps out. I don't even think they got a shot off, to be honest with you. It was done like a professional. Alright, now that man has some balls of steel to place a bomb on a boat and let it explode as he's running off of the boat. That is just, that is something else. Alright, so 150,000 for that, so that's not bad. Granted, you really only get 50,000 because that other 100,000 is what you had spent before. But it's still not bad. Almost close to $900,000, almost right to $1 million, which is very, very good for this early on in the game. And granted that I don't have to pay for weapons, at least if I don't want like an assault rifle or something like that, I can just go ahead and be content with the pistol, the grenades, and that Uzi, which are really great weapons anyways. So let's go ahead and see Salvatore. I bet he's happy that we blew up the boat.
It's my favorite cleaner. I'm proud of you, my boy. You kicked the shit out of those grease balls. I just got one little job for you before we can all celebrate. There's a car around the block from Luigi's club. The inside is covered in brains. We had to help some guy make up his mind, and it proved a little messy. Take it to the crusher before the cops find it.
Alright, done this before, simple enough. Go ahead and get the car and take it to the car crusher. Now this vehicle that I'm in now, it is new. Only the cartel has it, and they're on the second island, so when they got on the boat they had these around. You cannot find this on Portland. It just spawns after that boat mission. Whoops, did not mean to do that. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It is durable. I just don't like the way that it handles very well. So what ends up happening is that ends up being a trap. So you got to go ahead and meet Maria, which is his wife, I think. Salvatore's wife. You meet her at the docks. So I'm going to go and head there now. Oh, well, yeah, I totally meant to do that. The cool little stunt. Yeah, I planned that the whole time.
Listen, Salvatore thinks that we're going behind his back, so he was offering you to the cartel in order to make a deal. I couldn't let him do that. I mean, the worst thing is, it's all my fault because I told him we were an item. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Look, you're a marked man on the Mafia turf, and I've got to get out of here, too. I've seen too much killing, too much blood. Look, this is a friend of mine, okay? She's an old friend. It's so good. She's someone we could trust.
Come on, enough of the speeches. We better get out of here before we get more hysterical Italians wanting less friendly reunions.
Alright, so time to escape. Got a boat, conveniently named Reefer, on the water. Smoke on the water. Anyways, so after I get this to the dock, it's going to unlock the second island, which is Staunton Island. So give a little bit of a new playground inside of this playground. Sorry, I had to figure out how to say that correctly. A little bit of new activities and cars and things like that. So open this game up a little bit more.
Asuka and I are gonna have to talk. Why don't you go cruise around?
You'll need a place to lie low. There's a warehouse at the edge of Belleville that should suit your needs. Come back here to my condo when you're ready, and you and me can have a little chat.
Alright, so $20,000, that's nice. And then a new hideout that's on this side of town, so I can save my game over here and store some vehicles as well.
News just in from the traffic desk. Repairs to the Callahan Bridge have been completed. Since the explosion, engineers have been working around the clock to get traffic flowing between Portland and Staunton Island once again.
Alright, so that's nice as well. As you heard over the radio, they completed the repairs on the bridge, so now I can just drive over. I don't have to boat over all the time. And this is a nice little hideout as well. I can store 2 cars in there, so I'm going to store that one in there. It's a nice little fast car. Get some more ammo. And I'm going to go and get another one. It'll be nice to have 2 cars in there.
Get the shampoo manufacturers before they start.
Alright, well, got away from the cops just enough. Let's go back to Azuka, if I said her name correctly, and do the mission that she has for us.
We have certain issues to clear up before we continue any form of relationship, business or otherwise. Let's lay our cards on the table. I am Yakuza, and I know you worked for Salvatore Leone's family. I can give you work with our organization, but first you must prove to me that your ties with the Mafia are truly broken. Salvatore Leone will be leaving Luigi's in about 3 hours' time. Make sure he doesn't reach his club alive. Meanwhile, Maria and I will catch up on old times.
Oh, Asuka, you've got a massager.
That's not a massager.
Well, I don't know what that is, but I'll leave that to them. So for those of you who don't know, the Yakuza is basically the Japanese Mafia. So they just want me to make sure that I end all of my relations with the previous, I guess, Italian/American Mafia, which will be nice because Salvatore gets to die. Honestly, he kind of deserves it. I know I'm not the best person in the game, but he did try to kill me. And did I do him wrong? No, not him personally. Did I steal a few of his men's vehicles? Probably. Did I kill 20 of them in a rampage? Probably. Does it make sense? Yeah, but he has to die. So you do have a time frame to get over there, and it's way more than enough time, especially with this vehicle. It's another vehicle that can only be found on Staten Island, I believe. I don't think it's in the 3rd, but it is special to the Yakuza. It's a version of the Stinger that is built in their gang colors. And actually, to me personally, I think it looks really nice. And it does have a good pickup to it as well. So now I just gotta wait here. And that way, I'm here whenever Salvatore gets out of the club. So I got about another hour, which is just about a minute of waiting. And see, that's how early I got there. I had a whole hour in game to spare. So don't worry about getting over there. Do take your time. You'd rather get there than not get there. Or to get there in many pieces, because you blew yourself up. So what's going to end up happening is he's going to get out of the club and he's going to have a chauffeur of people. What you want to do is wait until he gets in the car. Because if you don't, they will blow you up. They are heavily loaded guards. And there is a lot of them. So you do have to wait a little bit until he gets in there because he has to leave the club from the back to the front. It does take a little bit of time. So just make sure that he does actually get in the car. The Uzi is a great weapon to have as you can just do a drive-by on him. They won't notice you at first. So that probably could have gone a little bit differently. He's kind of making a getaway. They're going to go to their little hideout. I don't know if the mission ends if they do get there and he gets in safely. But you really want to try to kill this guy before he gets there. But his henchmen will bash you and bash you and bash you. Alright, that's on fire. Run away. Luckily, there's a car over here. That should have killed most of them. I thought it would have killed him, but it didn't. But that's okay. I'll just go back over there and get him with this. I guess I got stuck in that part. And there we go. Okay, that blew him up. $25,000. Not bad. I don't even know what happened. What? I guess he hit a gas tank or something? That's weird. Well, that's my first time dying. Lost all my weapons. So, if you're not used to the old games and you're playing them from the new ones, that is one thing that happens. You lose all of your weapons when you die or get busted. It is not like Grand Theft Auto 5 where you get to keep all of them. They all go bye-bye. But that's really not a problem, as I can just pick them up back at the spawn point, which is very nice. As well as being able to take this police vehicle. That way I do have one to do the vigilante missions for the police on Staten Island, which is very grand. Makes things very, very simple. Okay, so I have King Courtney, which are the phone missions in Staten Island, a new set of random contacts. And luckily I can save 2 vehicles, so this one will fit in this garage, which is legit. Just kind of park that in there. Go and get some weapons. I can do that later. Anyways, this is going to be the end of the video in a bit. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you did like the video, go ahead and leave a like, as well as subscribe to the channel. That way you guys can go ahead and keep up when I post, as I do post quite frequently. I am off this weekend, so I'm going to make a few videos, maybe 2 a day or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I am going to post very, very soon. Like I said, thank you guys so much again, and as always, until next time, peace.